He is. I don't know why he why he sends me the pictures like I care. But, you know, that's just what you do.
I think today is Mike's day for technology, and he woke up with a migraine.
Yeah, I saw his post, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he posted anything.
Yeah.
I don't get on Facebook that often.
How was your week?
Good.
Yeah?
We didn't make it to the Charity Gale concert last night. We were going to try to. She was in the Ark, but
Yeah.
we're having a fence put in our house.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
So there's years and years of brush and all kinds of stuff at the back property line, and the guy's like, either you can clean that up, or my guys can clean it up, they'll care to get back here, but we'll have to charge you for it. So we started it yesterday, and there was a lot more back there than we thought.
Yeah.
Cutting out a bunch of stuff, and Mike's like, at first he goes, we'll just let it lay, and I'll get the trailer from work later this week. And then he looks at the big pile that we have, and he goes, we can't leave this here because PBS will drive by this weekend and cite us.
Oh.
So I was like, well then, let's pick a concert. I'd rather go see Big Daddy Weave if you're giving me the chance to choose between the two, so we'll go next week. And then we wore ourselves out.
Yeah. It's the market.
Yeah.
Scott?
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Saw that driving last night.
Oh.
Watched Kilo.
Yeah, pretty good.
There was so much talking and carrying on. I didn't really watch it.
Okay, what an experience. That's the purpose of it. How was kindergarten camp?
They love it. He wants to go back. He don't want to go back to daycare, which is good.
Yeah.
Also, not going back to daycare, $1,000 raise for us. So,
No, that's incredible.
man, because we lost the girls' discounts, I want to say it was $240 a week. Well, I mean, it included what? 2 meals, 2 snacks, cameras. Like, I mean, David and there's a lot of case order when she was 3. So, yeah. So this week right now is the last week you'll ever have physical. We start more school. Everyone's super happy that I'm staying in high school, so they're trying to give you a little, but now they're hearing from these middle school games. So I just got 2 games. Yeah. So we went for Wild Madness or whatever, and the girls loved it, the boys loved it, we got the field. And one of the freshman coaches I was going with on the sideline, he's like, when's he gonna be a freshman? So, yeah, being down there, they're like, come back, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing beauty and all. If they need like desperate needs or short guys, I'll work that day, but that's it. My crew though will be in Eastern Kentucky 6th. So I do 6th. So got my house. Yeah, so funny story about the Buckies though.
Yeah.
So we were going to Tennessee Tech, picking up one of the guys who lives in Richmond. And so we go, pick him up, we go up to Richmond, the actual Kentucky exit, the school exit. Pick him up and go pick back way, going straight. You go back way in Bucky's now,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So we're going through there, we're all talking, messing, and he's not paying attention. Dude, I think he's doing 65 and then 55.
Uh-oh.
Cop going the other way, there's a U-turn goes right after.
Oh, man.
And he goes, you know, I pulled you over. And Gabe's like, I was on a speeding trial. He's like, we're going to Bucky's, we weren't paying attention. He goes, no, the guy in the back is my seatbelt, that's why I pulled you over. That was me.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
I'm like, one, there's no freaking way he does that.
Yeah.
We get all of our stuff in the back, and he has 10 windows, and these are stores, with 10 windows.
Yeah.
No way he's sold. So he walked away, I'm like, Gabe, you're not going to just take it. What are you talking about? He gives you a ticket, I'm not, we're getting rid of this. He's like, seriously? Yeah. So he comes up, gives him a ticket. Take a picture, sends my buddy who lives in Corbin. I'm like, you take care of this? He goes, yep, took care of it.
Friends and places.
He goes, how'd you do that? I'm like, depending on the county we're in, I can get rid of stuff.
Yep.
So,
Oh, man.
and he was shocked. He was like, how did you do that?
Just be glad I'm your friend. Oh, goodness.
Alright. Pray, Father God, we just praise you and give you all the glory and praise. Bless our efforts in providing worship, Lord. And, may it all be for your glory. Help the church to connect closer to you through music and through sermon and the righteousness and the Holy Spirit on the church and Pastor Steve. Bless them today, Lord. Up Rick, had a great time, lots of love fishing, and perfect weather for the Lord. Thank you for love you and praise you. Alright, King is in the room. So we'll do that intro. We'll do it a couple times probably while we're chit-chatting. Then it's verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, the tag. Verse 2, chorus, bridge 1A, bridge 1B, chorus, interlude, ending we'll do twice. So, the version I listened to did.
Open the doors and make way. The King is in the room. The King is in the room. flee, Cain has to leave before the king, before the king. Chains have to break, dry bones away, prepare the way. Oh, fear has to flee, shame has to leave before the king, before the king. Chains have to break, dry bones away, prepare the way. The king is in the room. Lord, we enthroned you upon our praise. The king is in the room. There's freedom in life anywhere you reign. Jesus, we bow only to you. We're laying down all of our crowns. The king is in the room. The king is in the room. Can't wait to see what we're gonna do. Every mountain has to move. Prepare the way. The king is in the room. Prepare the way. Prepare the way. He's in the room. Prepare the way. Prepare the way. He's in the room. Awesome. Nice job, everybody.
It's a fun song. I don't know how new it is, but
It's very,
is it? Okay. The way.
I'll do the instrumental as an intro. Then verse 1, chorus. Verse 2, chorus.
Instrumental. Bridge 1A, which is down. Bridge 1B, chorus 2.
And then they do a bridge over chorus 2 chords. Then. So the words are a bridge, but from a music standpoint. I don't know if yours has it.
Yeah, I wrote it in some last
Okay,
night, chorus
yeah.
chords there, so.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll do chorus, bridge with the chorus, quarterly, and then chorus. And we'll end on an A again, because it doesn't resolve and maybe an ending, but we're not that subject the church to too much instrumental.
Through every battle, through every heartbreak, through every circumstance, I believe that you are my fortress. Oh, you are my portion. You are my hiding place. I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe the It's a new horizon, and I'm set on you. And you meet me here today, mercies that I knew. All my fears and doubts, they can all come true, because they can't stay long, and I believe with you. It's a new horizon, and I'm set on you. And you meet me here today, with mercies that I knew. All my fears and doubts, they can all come true, because they can't stay long, and I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are. It's a new horizon, I'm set on you. And you meet me here today, with mercies that I knew. All my fears and doubts, they can all come true, because they can't stay long, when I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are.
Nice, great job. I decided to make it my own by making up my own lyrics.
No heck,
It happens.
So they'll sing the right stuff. They'll be like, what did you just say? Make for more. It's just a C intro, then verse 1A, chorus 1A, verse 1B, chorus 1A again, bridge times 2, chorus 1B, and then chorus 1A. We wrote B question mark no, so we're not doing bridges yet. Yeah, chorus 1B, which is a down kind of drums only, except for the. And then chorus 1A will be down. Yeah, okay.
I know who I am,
Make up the words again.
'cause I know who you are. The cross of salvation was only the start. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. I have a future, it's worth the living. 'Cause I wasn't made to be tended in a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for. Why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours. I was made for more. I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. The cross of salvation was made to be tending the grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours. I was made for. Sing that again, church. 'Cause I wasn't made to be tending a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. Why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours. I was made for.
Do it like that. I have a video. See, I don't have to slow it down
I
every
have a
time.
whole lot more music than that, so.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, at least the version I listen to is probably the radio version.
The lead sheet has the repeat the bridge like 4 times.
Oh yeah, yeah. So at the end there's a bridge, but I was like,
Perfect.
cool. Thank you all. Everybody good?
Yes.
Sounded great.
Thanks. So Joanna, how many days do you have left?
Not enough. Monday, doing Zoom, 9:30 for my new CD, so I'm changing some stuff around. And then, let's get my hair colored, and have lunch with a friend, or my Zoom's too early. Hopefully I can make it back. Tuesday, I'm watching the girls, so, yeah. Wednesday, it's good.
It's right there.
But not
So
enough.
I like that.
No.
Change it up.
Thursday, I have a meeting from 12 to 3, and the other part of the series, and then teacher for work.
Is that-
Yeah, I have 2 more this class Thursdays. Yeah, Wednesday's just, oh, I do have, I have a Zoom and, listen, Friday I'm off, the 11th I'm off, the 12th I have all day meeting, but I'm providing breakfast on the cookie.
Oh,
The
First
13th, I
Sunday,
have
how-
all day, 14th, meeting at lunch, I'll probably be. 15th,
Those are all good. Any home games?
There you go. Not enough time. That's,
First preseason game is Saturday.
you know,
1 o'clock, so I'm like, who they, end of August, Saturday at 1 o'clock, the game starts. And then, I say it's week 5, this is like prime time, I have to be prepared for it. Other than that, home wise, Sunday at 1 o'clock. This Friday, this coming Friday, yeah, so they have the, that was a Hall of Fame game, it was Thursday. This Friday, Bengals play this Friday. No, Cleveland plays this Friday. Because Cleveland plays, and I'll be doing, someone can't Lex Cats, I'll miss it.
Watch it.
Cleveland's on NFL Network because I think Shore playing too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe they start Wednesday, I don't know. Now Thursday is Colts, Ravens, Bengals, Eagles, Raiders, Seahawks. Friday is Browns, Panthers, Lions, Falcons, Commanders, Patriots. Saturday is everybody else, except Sunday, Bears, Dolphins, Saints, Chargers. obviously the Bengals game's on TV here. NFL Network has Colts Ravens Thursday. And Cleveland's on Friday. The NFL Network's all day. We've got 3 games. On Saturday.
Like 2 years ago, I got pretty into all of the teams, and then last year I was kind of like, I'll watch the Bengals. This year I'm like, I'm not. I mean, I'm kind of watching to see if they actually sign Trey or not, but if they need to. But
Yeah, they need to.
I'm just gonna watch the games.
I get paid to watch the games.
It's nice. It's a little bit of a downer, but I'm like, I wonder if they'll get back to the Super Bowl with Burrow.
I don't think so. Because the defense is not good, and I think Zach got outdumbed in this playoff run, if you think about it. I mean, the Ravens drive straight down the field. All they got to do is run the ball in the end zone, and Huntley decides to sneak it. I'm an idiot. Otherwise, they lose that game. Then the Titans game,
Yeah, that was a little bit of luck.
they were like, here, we don't want to win. You guys win. And then the Chiefs game, they're like, we're up. This game's over. And then they couldn't get back in. But to me, I mean, there were so many times that season Zach was a peewee coach. So Burrow masks a lot. Morning. So if he's off at all, it can't happen. Because the defense can't really stop anybody, and their coach gets out coached by half the league.
Yeah, I don't.
Easily half the league. I
I
mean,
don't
there's
think
so many
he's a
times we'll be
great
sitting on the
coach.
sideline. I'll be sitting there, and most of the guys down there know I'm a Cleveland guy, but they're them like, what the hell is he doing? Oh, he's got Burrow. I always say he's got Burrow at the quarterback. He's trying new things out. That's what I always say.
And
Like when you have certain quarterbacks, you can do certain things and get away with it.
I mean, Burrow is a top 5 quarterback.
Probably top 3.
Yeah, I mean, arguably he's top 3, and I could see like Mahomes, Allen, Lamar. I've heard a lot of rumblings about Jaden Daniels.
You don't done it 1 year. You got to do it more than once.
Yeah, and I know he'll have a great season, but he's not going to have the season he had last year. It's Burrow. It's unlikely. And I'm like, he basically had to play out of his mind, and they still weren't good
And they
enough.
still didn't make the playoffs, and they still had a, what was it, 9 and 8?
Yeah. And the AFC North is not a
No.
not a division that you can just be middling. I mean, all the teams are good, and even when they're not that good, they still play within the division like it's the Super Bowl. So even if Cleveland or Pittsburgh is having a down year, they're still going to try to knock the slop out of the Bengals, because they're just like, Bengals are like the redheaded stepchild of that division because they've been bad for so long. But they've been good for a while now. Man, I've watched 3 Super Bowls. They've lost all 3 in the final minutes. It's just disappointing. And I'm like, and after Burrow, I don't see them. They're too. Good morning, Shirley. I don't see them getting another caliber quarterback. Not until I'm old, maybe.
But when he leaves, Jamar and T, like, nope, we're out. Like, they don't want it. Who else? I mean, if I'm them, wide receivers are good players, right? But they can only be good players if they're quarterbacks. You put me back there, Jamar's terrible. Because I
Yeah.
can't give him the ball.
Right.
So if Burrow goes down or anything happens, like, Zach is a very, very offensive-minded coach. No defense. I think he was put on notice that it was his fault. But my neighbors agreed to everything I said. The beginning of the downfall of the Bengals was not signing Jesse Bates. That dude you should have signed right now.
Yeah, because then they spent all this time. They got that. He's now their cornerback, and he might be a good cornerback, but they brought him in to be Bates' replacement, and he's flopped.
Doo-doo. And then,
They've got a couple good young defenders.
well, the kid from Miss Ole Miss.
Turner.
No, he's shorter than me, which is a problem as a cornerback. And then they lost the other guy they lost.
Oh, Hilton.
Hilton's
Yeah.
from Ole Miss. Yeah,
He lost a step, but man, he's a monster in the box.
he has no fear. Being as short as he has no fear.
The dude's what, 5'9"?
Yeah, he's not. He's probably literally comes to my shoulder, but he has no fear.
No, most running backs aren't that tall either,
Mhm.
but they're
They're
built like
huge.
brick houses, man. They're just
I remember I saw Rudy Johnson, and his calves are bigger than my thighs. Like I'm like, holy shit, man. He's just a massive freight train.
they just got those giant legs. If they're
And I'm like, if he's that big, I wonder what it looked like when Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson ran over like the meanest dudes on the planet, and he made them look like they were 15 years old when he did it. Like, can you imagine hitting him? There's no way.
no, he was a force. He was unfortunately.
I watched that
The Bengals-
Bo Knows, that 30 for 30, when he came in. Georgia came in, his first game ever as a freshman. He came in against Kennett, Tennessee. They put him in the goal line. He ran over a senior linebacker, tried to get him, and he went right in the end zone. And he ran over that dude like he was like half his size. And I'm like, that kid's a freshman running over people like that. Crazy.
Who is the Browns quarterback?
Right now, Joe Flacco.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, who better the Browns?
We got Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and then Shador.
Kenny Pickett feels like a good backup.
Yeah, everyone was confused on the Gabriel pick because at third round we needed more needs than that. I get that they wanted to pick the quarterback, and sure we got lucky with him in the 5th, but Gabriel is a lefty, and we're trying to find a left tackle. So if you want a left tackle, why are you getting a left-handed quarterback? You need a right tackle. to
Yeah,
set.
that doesn't make sense. How's Shador looking?
They said he looked good, but here's the thing. All rookies, the NFL is very different. So when you're playing with, t-shirts and shorts, everyone looks good. When you're playing against guys that are playing just for the livelihoods, then it's very different. So we'll see. We'll see on Friday. That's when it matters.
Well, and I think and you would know better than I, but isn't there something to the fact that like these power conferences, you're getting as close as you can to the NFL, but like these lesser conferences, you're just playing against lesser talent.
Yeah.
And so
Now Dylan played. He was in the American, and then he went to the Big Ten with Oregon. But here's the thing with Dylan. He's short. He's shorter than me. And I'm like, and obviously you can get better as you go, but when he played UC, I didn't think he was like spectacular. I'm like, we weren't that good. So I'm like, I don't understand.
is Satterfield on the hot seat?
Should be.
Maybe okay, right? But not very. Not
Yeah, the
good.
first year, that's the thing. The first year they were 3-9 or something like that. And I want to say last year they started out 5-2. All you need to do is win one game to get into a bowl game, and then I think they ended up 5-7.
Yeah, I remember that on Sports Talk.
I'm like, you can't keep doing that in the Big 12.
Nah, that.
I mean, both are basketball and football are both basically average. Like like UC should have beat Pitt. If they would have beat, they ended up 28-6 and lose 27-26 at home. You win that game, you're the bowl. But when we play Big 12, we can't compete. We beat the old American teams. That's it. We don't beat the Big 12 teams.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You got to beat the Big 12 teams. And we can't.
It made sense financially and from a program standpoint, but yeah, they're not going to. They seem to they're having a hard time, and so they'll eventually get some up and coming coach,
Yeah.
and he'll take them to at least a playoff, and then he'll leave. But
That's why
maybe-
they were hoping if they're in the Big 12, they'll get a coach and keep them. But I'm like, no, because there's 6 teams. There's 6. That's what you always say. What they said, the preseason top 10 since I think it was, this was the stat, since the new CFP started, if the team does not start in the preseason top 6, they have never won a national championship.
Really?
And I want to say this year it was, I think it was Georgia, Alabama, Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State, and someone else. It was literally SEC and Big Ten.
So like, when I think about it, like a TCU, they weren't always good. and now
Cincinnati
they're-
went to the Final Four too and got blown out, but
Yeah, I think they're considered a good place for a coach. Like Cincinnati was definitely a stepping stone for any coach. But now that they're in the Big 12, it's still a stepping stone. It's just not as obvious.
so if that holds true. It's Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, Penn State, Georgia, Alabama. One of those will win.
I'm just amazed at some Ohio State, Georgia, which has less of a pedigree, but recently to Alabama, just I guess somewhat Michigan State, but just constantly always in the top 5, always.
Yeah, Saban, there was rumors going on that Saban wanted to come back, and he's like, no, I like where I'm at now. That's because he wants a premier job, and it's not open. So he's not going to say, yeah, I want to come back and pull Bill Belichick and go to North Carolina.
Right.
I mean, Belichick's a good coach. North Carolina ain't going anywhere. I mean, he's just not. Go do well in the ACC, go play an SEC team, and get blown out. Because you can't get the athletes. The Big Ten, Colin Cowherd said he thinks the Big Ten passed the SEC.
Really?
But those are the two conferences, Big Ten and SEC. Those are one of those, someone out of that's going to win.
Belichick
It is
is
what it
just
is.
like, I miss coaching.
Yeah.
So he just took a coaching job, probably with less stress. It's not going to hurt his legacy, but it ain't going to help his legacy. Because I don't see him turning it around enough to take him anywhere. But maybe with the 12-team playoff, maybe there's a chance.
But that's. I just do the eye test. You can kind of tell when you're on the, like, kids will say things, you can see things in practice and stuff like that, but when play is happening, and you have to think on your feet, and guys are coming at you because their livelihood matters, and you watch someone make a play, or do something smart, or do something like that, you're like, yep, that's it. Like when I saw Lamar Jackson do it, or get both team guys, I was like, these 3-4-7. Big play. And let's get booked.
If you're interested in the favorite women's Scotland retreat, please reach out to Joab and let her know that you're interested in going. It's $300 for the hotel things, the else. Don't let that be a hindrance. Just let her know if you're interested, and we'll figure out the money. Also, the Sunday night adult Bible study will kick back off next week. We're getting into a couple chapters of Revelation, which is focused on the early church and how Jesus wants us to be as believers. So it should be really good. They're always fun. I'll be honest, like, I'm really enjoying all the different translations of the scripture, because there was another one. Now I'm going to the Bible.com site, and I read a daily scripture, or whatever their daily scripture is, and I click the King James Version, and today's was, He slaketh my thirst. So that's a lot better drive on the way, prepare the way. She has to be, before king, she has to be, drive on the way, prepare the way. Look at that road, don't be talking about the look at that road. The spirit of the black man may be rain, he must be found, all into you, till you down, all over, look at that road. Look at that road, if we can see what we're gonna do, the mountain has to move. Prepare the way, look at that road, prepare the way, he said, prepare the way, prepare the way, he said. Wherever I go, wherever heartbreak, wherever circumstance, I believe you want a fortress, you want a fortune, you want a heart that he plays. I lead you all the way, the truth, the light. I lead you all the way, the truth, the light. I lead you every blessing, through every promise, through every breath I take. I lead you to my provider, you are protector, you are the one I love. I lead you all the way, the truth, the light. I lead you all the way, the truth, the light. I lead you all. It's a new horizon, I'll set on you, and be here today, mercies that do. All fears now, they all come to, because they can't stay long, I'm here with you. It's a new horizon, I'll set on you, and be here today, mercies that do. All fears now, they all come to, because they can't stay long, I believe you all the way, the truth, the light. I believe you all the way, the truth, the light. I believe you all. It's a new horizon, I'll set on you, and maybe today, the mercies that do. All fears now, they all come to, because they can't stay long. I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are the way, the truth, the light. I believe you are. So you're the way, truth, the light, amen. I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. The cause of salvation was only a song. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. I have a future, and it's worth living. 'Cause I was made to stand in the house of God, born and raised by life. I was made for. So why would I be letting my shame and my self-grace when I way I know I am? I was made for. I know who I am, I know who you are. The cause of salvation was only a song. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. I have a future, and it's worth living. 'Cause I was made to be tempted, I was called by name. Born and raised back to life again. I was made for. I was made for. In my shame and my self-grace, just running away, I know I am. I was made for. So hallelujah, you call out my name, so I'll sing out your praise. Hallelujah, you bury my past, I'm not going back. Hallelujah, you call out my name, so I'll sing out your praise. Hallelujah, you bury my past, I'm not going back. And every house of God, born and raised back to life, I was made for the name. I was made for. In my shame and my self-grace, running away, I know I am. I was made for. 'Cause I was too made to be tempted, I was called by me. Born and raised back to life again. I was made for. I was made for. In my shame and my self-grace, just running away, I know I am. I was made for. You can't sacrifice yourself, pay for our sins. Make all mistakes, all errors, all truth, life, for ready. You make us live, you make us all sin, check, be, that's all, Christian, be, and sacrifice, and so. He's ready for that. On our worship, you don't give us anything less to do your please. On this, just be a good word, give us this answer. So, church, I see there's a sense of your word. So be, that's very important in church. And your way, word of God, like,
Just
Don't be separate, ground away, prepare away. Oh, be happy, sing happy, be happy, sing happy, ground away, prepare away. Kiss it low, only from your break, kiss it low. Sing on the back, when you ring, Jesus, we love only you, we'll lay down, all our ground, looking in the low, looking in the low. If we can see what to do, if I just move, prepare away, the kids in the room, prepare ladies in the room, prepare ladies in the room. Everybody, your labor, Jesus, amen.
The king is in the room.